My beloved child. If you have been led to these words today, don't skip. There is something you need to hear before this message is over. Jesus once spoke about a future that would shake the hearts of many. He did not speak to create fear, but to prepare those who truly listen. He said there would come a time when truth would be ignored, love would grow cold, and many would become distracted by the noise of the world. Look around carefully. Every day, people are searching for peace but running in the opposite direction. Many chase temporary things while forgetting eternal promises. Yet through every warning, Jesus offered hope. He promised that those who remain faithful, watchful, and close to Him would never walk alone. What you are about to discover is not just another message. It may completely change the way you see the days ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and every sentence builds toward a truth that many people never notice. Imagine standing on a mountain just before sunrise. The sky is still dark, yet the first light quietly begins to appear. That is exactly how the words of Jesus work. Before the greatest light comes, there are signs that cannot be ignored. He spoke of deception becoming stronger, hearts becoming harder, and people choosing comfort over conviction. But hidden within those warnings was an invitation. Jesus never wanted His followers to panic. He wanted them to recognize the season, strengthen their faith, and keep their eyes fixed on Him. Don't skip, because the next truth is one that many overlook. The greatest danger is not simply what happens around you, but what slowly happens within you when you stop listening to His voice. Every distraction competes for your attention, but only one voice leads to lasting peace. Right now, you have an opportunity to hear that voice more clearly than ever before. The most surprising part of Jesus' message is that hope shines brightest when the world seems darkest. Every prophecy carried both a warning and a promise. He reminded His followers that no storm, no uncertainty, and no challenge could separate those who trust Him from His presence. This is why every moment matters. Every choice matters. Every day is another opportunity to draw closer instead of drifting away. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals one of the most overlooked signs Jesus described, a sign that quietly unfolds before countless eyes without being recognized. Those who understand it will never look at the world the same way again. A quiet shift is happening that many people never notice until it is too late. Don't skip, because this may be one of the most important moments of this message. Jesus warned that many would hear the truth but refuse to hold on to it. Not because they could not understand it, but because the voices around them became louder than the voice calling them back. The world offers endless distractions that promise satisfaction yet leave hearts empty. Day after day, people become so busy chasing tomorrow that they forget the one who holds every tomorrow in His hands. But those who remain watchful begin to see what others miss. They recognize that every challenge can become an invitation to trust God more deeply. Every delay can strengthen faith. Every unanswered question can prepare the heart for a greater revelation. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth connects everything Jesus said in a way that surprises almost everyone. Have you ever wondered why Jesus repeatedly told His followers to stay awake and be ready? It was never about living in fear. It was about living with purpose. A prepared heart cannot be shaken by uncertain times because it knows where its hope is found. When storms rise, the strongest foundation is not built in the middle of the storm. It is built long before the storm arrives. That is why every quiet moment with God matters. Every act of faith matters. Every decision to choose truth over distraction matters. Don't skip. What seems like an ordinary day could become the very day that changes the direction of your life forever. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin with a single decision to listen when everyone else walks away. Many search for dramatic signs while overlooking the quiet work God is already doing inside faithful hearts. That is the mystery Jesus wanted his followers to understand. Before the greatest victory comes, faith is often tested in silence. Before the brightest sunrise, the night seems longest. Yet God has never abandoned those who continue trusting Him. Even when answers seem delayed, His promises remain unshaken. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In the next part, we will uncover a powerful warning from Jesus that many people read but few truly understand, and once you see it, you may never read His words the same way again. There is a reason Jesus repeated certain warnings more than once. He knew that the greatest dangers are often the ones people stop noticing. Don't skip. What comes next could completely change the way you understand His words. Jesus spoke about a time when people would become so comfortable with the world that they would no longer recognize how far they had drifted from God. It would not happen all at once. It would happen one small compromise at a time. A distracted heart rarely realizes it is drifting until it looks back and wonders where its peace has gone. Yet even in that warning, Jesus offered incredible hope. Every moment is an opportunity to return. Every prayer whispered in sincerity is heard. Every step toward Him is met with His faithful love. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation brings together everything you have heard so far. Think about the people who followed Jesus during His earthly ministry. They saw miracles, heard His voice, and still faced moments of doubt. That is why Jesus emphasized endurance. Faith is not proven only in moments of celebration but also in seasons of waiting. When the answers do not come quickly, when life feels uncertain, and when the future seems hidden, that is when trust grows strongest. The world teaches people to depend on what they can see, but Jesus called His followers to walk by faith even when the path ahead is unclear. Don't skip. Many people are waiting for a dramatic sign while quietly ignoring the daily invitation to know God more deeply. The greatest preparation for the future is not fear about tomorrow. It is faithfulness today. Now the picture becomes clearer. The warnings of Jesus were never meant to leave hearts hopeless. They were meant to awaken hearts that had fallen asleep. He wanted His followers to live with expectation, courage, and unwavering confidence in God's promises. No matter how uncertain the world becomes, His truth does not change. His love does not fail. His invitation remains open to everyone willing to listen. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In the final part, we will uncover the powerful promise Jesus gave to those who remain faithful until the end. A promise that has encouraged believers for generations and still carries life-changing hope today. The final promise of Jesus is far greater than the warnings that came before it. Don't skip. This is the moment everything has been leading toward. Jesus never described the future without also revealing the hope that belongs to those who remain faithful. While the world searches for security in things that fade, he pointed his followers toward something eternal that cannot be shaken. Every challenge, every season of waiting, and every unanswered question becomes meaningful when your eyes remain fixed on him. The darkness may seem to grow stronger, but even the smallest light overcomes the night. That is why Jesus called his people to stand firm, not because life would always be easy, but because his presence would never leave them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest victory has never belonged to fear. It has always belonged to faith that refuses to give up. As you have listened from the beginning until now, one truth should be impossible to ignore. Jesus was not trying to make people anxious about the future. He was inviting them to be prepared, to remain watchful, and to live every day with purpose. The signs he described remind us that every moment is precious. Every act of kindness matters. Every sincere prayer matters. Every choice to walk in truth shapes the heart for eternity. Don't skip. The greatest surprise is that God is still calling people today with the same love, the same patience, and the same mercy that he has always shown. The invitation has never changed. It is still open. It is still powerful. It is still reaching hearts that are willing to listen. So before this message ends, remember this above everything else: the end of the story does not belong to confusion or despair. It belongs to the victory of Christ and to the unchanging faithfulness of God. No matter what headlines appear, no matter how uncertain tomorrow feels, his promises remain true. Let your heart be anchored in hope rather than fear. Let your faith become stronger than your doubts. And whenever the world grows louder, choose to listen for the voice that never fails. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Not a mystery hidden in fear, but the unshakable promise that those who remain faithful will never walk alone, for the one who spoke these words is faithful to fulfill every promise he has made. Even though this message is coming to its final moments, one question remains. Don't skip. What if the most important sign Jesus wanted you to notice was not somewhere out in the world, but inside your own heart? Every generation has searched for answers about the future, yet Jesus consistently pointed people back to a life of faith, obedience, and unwavering trust in God. He knew that outward events could capture attention, but only a transformed heart could remain steady through every season. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest preparation for tomorrow begins with the choices you make today. Every moment you choose hope over fear, truth over confusion, and faith over doubt, you are walking the path Jesus called his followers to walk. There will always be voices competing for your attention. Some will promise quick answers. Others will fill your heart with worry. But the voice of Jesus is different. It calls with peace, wisdom, and everlasting hope. His words continue to remind us that no darkness is greater than God's light and no storm is stronger than his power. Even when you cannot see the next step, he sees the entire journey. Even when you feel unnoticed, he knows your name. Even when your strength feels small, His strength never runs out. Don't skip. The greatest miracle is not simply knowing what may happen in the future. It is knowing the one who holds the future in his hands and faithfully keeps every promise he has spoken. As these final words settle into your heart, carry this truth with you wherever you go. The warnings of Jesus were never written to steal your peace. They were given so your faith would remain unshaken when the world feels uncertain. Lift your eyes beyond temporary troubles and remember the eternal hope He offers. Keep your heart awake. Keep your faith alive. Keep trusting even when you cannot yet see the outcome. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, not hidden in fear, but revealed in the unchanging love, faithfulness, and victory of Christ. And no matter what tomorrow brings, those who continue to walk with Him will always have a hope that the world can never take away. The journey may seem complete, but there is one final truth that many people overlook. Don't skip. Sometimes the greatest message Jesus ever spoke is found not only in His words about the future, but in the invitation He gives right now. He never asked people to spend every moment trying to predict tomorrow. He asked them to remain faithful today. Every sunrise is another reminder of His mercy. Every breath is another opportunity to walk closer with Him. Every challenge can become a testimony of His faithfulness. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest surprise is that while many search for extraordinary signs, God is often doing His deepest work quietly within ordinary hearts that continue to trust Him. Picture a traveler walking through a long valley before reaching the mountaintop. The valley may feel endless, yet every step is bringing the traveler closer to the destination. That is how faith works. There are seasons when answers seem delayed, prayers seem silent, and the road feels difficult. Yet Jesus reminds us that God has never stopped working behind the scenes. Every delay has a purpose. Every lesson has meaning. Every promise remains secure because it rests on the character of God, not on changing circumstances. Don't skip. Many people give up just before they witness the very thing they have been praying for. The faithful heart keeps moving forward, believing that God's timing is always perfect, even when it cannot yet be understood. So let these final moments stay with you long after this message ends. The words of Jesus continue to echo across every generation, calling people away from fear and toward unwavering hope. His warnings were filled with compassion. His promises were filled with certainty. And His love remains unchanged through every season of life. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Not a message of despair, but the unshakable confidence that God is faithful, His truth endures forever, and His light will always overcome the darkness. Whatever tomorrow brings, let your heart remain steady, your faith remain strong, and your eyes remain fixed on the one whose promises never fail.